Hello, my people. How una day? Welcome back to Adamartins Corner. I'm so happy to have you guys here. Thank you so much for always coming back to watch, like, and support. It really means a lot to me. So today, I said make I just carry along go with me because I'm going to the market. You know now, once food stuff don't finish for house, it's time to restock and prepare for the week. And me, I like to cook in bulk so that during the week wahala no go just dey too much. And market day for Naija no dey dull at all. As you enter, you go just dey hear, madam come buy fresh tomato, madam see pepper wey go red your stew. The place dey noisy, but that part of the fun. Sometimes I even meet people I know and we'll just stand there catching up while holding our nylons of food items that we've bought. And today my plan is just very simple. I'll be making stew and Afang soup. These are the things that took me to the market. And these two things, right, will carry us for the week. For the stew, you already know how we make stew now. Buy tomatoes, buy onions, pepper, shombo, ginger, and all of that. That's what I use in making my stew. And of course, the seasoning and the protein that I'll be using. So for this stew, I'll be using chicken. So I already bought the chicken from a frozen food shop on my street. Okay, so I'm here buying the meat I'll be using for my Afang soup. After I buy the meat finish, I just went to where I got some of the condiments I'll be needing for my soup and for the week. I bought sachet tomatoes and the rest. And then I in here to get periwinkles, the one what they locally call Isam. And this is my Afang, the Afang I'll be using to make this delicious soup. This is actually my husband's best soup, and I'm just making it for the whole family as well. But my children as well, they also like it. And then I bought this dry fish. I bought this fish for 1,300 naira. And then the water leaf I'll be needing for my Afang soup. Water leaf is much needed in our Afang soup, so I bought water leaf. And then I bought a paint of beans. I bought this paint of beans for 6,300, I think. Yeah, 6,300. And after that, I don't reach house, so and now serious work starts. So I've done all the washing, all the slicing, all the blending, chopping, and all of that. All those small things where it take plenty time, I don't already do and finish because I did cook in bulk. Now two things I want cook: stew and soup. So once I finish, it could just save me all the stress for the week. That's one tip I always give to people. If you fit, try the meal prep or batch cooking. You go thank yourself later. So I just want to start to fry the chicken. I added all the groundnut oil I'll be using, and then my chicken done. I don't bring them out from the fire. In this vlog, I'll be showing you people how I make my own stew. So when I put my groundnut oil into my pot, what I do next is to add my onions, my condiments. I'll fry everything together with the tomatoes. That's my tomato puree, and I use Sonia. Sonia is actually the best in the market right now. I advise you to always use Sonia. And then that's my fresh tomatoes, adding to the already fried tomato paste, and then I stir a bit. That's my chicken stock. So I'm using the stock to rinse the tomato from the pot, and I'm also sharing the chicken stock into two because I'm using one for the stew and then the other one for the Afang soup. My stew is almost ready. It just didn't take a long time because already I prepped everything that I'll be needing just for me to add, and then everything is ready. Like this now, this stew done. I'll just cover the pot and allow it to cook for like 10 minutes. Voila, my stew is ready. Thumbs up to me. The stew tasted so good. So after this stew now, the next thing I'm going to do now is to make my Afang soup. So anytime I want to make Afang soup, it just reminds me of Akwa Ibom State where I served. I really enjoyed my stay in that state, and I stayed for like another 3 years after my service here. That was when I learned how to make Afang soup. It turned out to be one of my best soup. Okay, so I started by adding the meat that was already boiled. Added it with the chicken stock and added a little water. And then the next thing I did was to add my water leaf. After adding the water leaf, I'll stir it a bit and cover the pot and allow it to cook for some minutes. Cooking for me is not about food. I love language. When I dey cook like this, I dey think about everybody for my family. Like everybody within my house, I dey think about them. Like as I want to cook this soup now, the first person will come my mind na my husband, because my husband like this soup. You need to see how my husband take eat this soup. So I don't add my stock fish, add my periwinkles, and then I add my dry fish. This is how I make my own. This is actually not the way they usually make it, but this is my own signature Afang soup. I just think that anyhow you cook the Afang soup, it will just come out nice. That's how it is. Soup, no need too much serene, no need too much drama. I added just a cube of Knorr chicken into my soup. I added my red oil. That red oil actually came directly from the village. That was why the thing just entered my head. Say, make I cook this soup. Because if you want to make Afang soup need oil. And if you use all those nonsense oil in a supermarket, your soup will spoil. It will spoil the soup. But this oil I used, right, it came directly from the village. As it just entered like this, I say, Afang soup is the next thing. So I don't add my crayfish. Now they add the major thing, which is the Afang. Now the Afang be that. After this Afang like this, now soup done. Allow the soup to just be for fire for some time. The soup done. See the soup now. See how the soup makes sense. Very nice, very delicious. Everybody enjoyed it. They enjoyed it so much. See how they boil for fire. On a soup, nice. Afang soup is actually my best, and everybody really enjoyed it at home. Now, if you've watched this video up to this point, please kindly like, subscribe, share, and comment, and I'll be so grateful. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.